Hey guys, this is Andre with Third Gen Painting and Remodeling, and I'm here in Grange Park at an estimate with a customer, potential customer, Bob. He's got some interior painting and some work to be done on the ceilings, possibly a kitchen to be painted. So we're going to go through a couple of details. We're going to try to ballpark the job together, and we're going to try to figure out exactly what he's looking for and how to fix the issues he's having on the interior. So I'm starting up right now. I'm gonna go meet Bob right now and see what happens. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, this is Andre with Third Gen Painting and Remodeling. I'm here with Bob, our neighbor over in Grange Park. Hello, Bob.
Hi.
We are here to do an interior painting estimate. We're going to change up some colors here in the kitchen and another accent wall. We have some water damage that we're dealing with as well that we're going to be diagnosing and fixing. So Bob, what exactly are you looking to get done?
So there's water damage up at the ceiling line, and then you can see it's come down the wall. It's actually gotten as far down as under here.
Yeah, so you can see the water's coming down, hitting the ceiling, and a lot of times if you just paint over that and you patch and paint over that, you get bleeding that comes through that ceiling. So we do an oil-based primer there, and we patch and paint it. There's bubbling that's going on in the walls. That's something that's very common as well. Color-wise, we're looking at like maybe this is all preliminary. Something of a reddish, something like that.
Something to kind of pick up some of the furniture.
Yeah. What you usually do for ceilings in general is you want to go with a lighter color and I guess not an eggshell or any kind of sheen, because you want to hide imperfections. Ceilings aren't perfect from time to time, especially if there's water damage. We go with a flat and what's on here to hide imperfections. And it also opens up the room when you go a little bit lighter of a color. So I think that really makes a difference in what we're looking at. So let's take a look at the kitchen.
The reason for the kitchen repaint, other than that I just am tired of the color, is I also have a little bit of water damage here in the kitchen and the ceiling. So using it as an opportunity to fix the water damage, but then also as a reason to get a new paint.
Gotcha. Right now it's like a flat yellow on the ceiling, and then we're looking at similar, within the same tone on the walls. But in terms of colors, what are you thinking?
Primarily there's a backsplash, so I'm looking to pick up a color that's in the backsplash. Initially I was thinking something in the taupe family, but I'm also going to look at things that are in maybe the green family, because obviously with the counter being green and the backsplash having green in it, if it's a nice contrast, it'll be a good color choice. Yeah, and it's already matched to the cabinets, right? So you have the cherry, a little bit darker, beautiful cabinets that you've put in the kitchen, and I mean they've already done the work for you. You've already put in the work and picked out contrasting colors. You play off the existing fixtures to find the right color combo for the walls here in the kitchen. Now the kitchen extends into the hallway.
Gotcha. So we have the water damage there, which is fairly recent. Is that correct?
Yes, about a year.
Gotcha. And these are newer cabinets, so we tape everything, make sure everything's secure, clean. Throughout the entire area. Every single day what we do in this type of situation, we're going into the kitchen. So Bob needs to eat, like on a day-to-day basis, right? So we'd be cleaning up every single day. We'd make sure everything's blocked off, make sure everything is taped off as well to protect the cabinets, but also make sure that Bob can have breakfast.
Sounds great.
So Bob, we're looking at a general ballpark between, I'd say, anywhere from like 1500 to 1950 if we do a full replacement of that corner beam.
What?
Yeah. Like I'd say like anywhere from like 1500 to 1950.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
What were you expecting?
Like $4,000, because everything I do around here costs $4,000.
I think that you were talking to the wrong estimator, I guess. Wow. Maybe he was just,
Oh, that's great.
Wow, that's good. We just finished up the estimate. We're looking at a total of $1,950. signed everything online.
Yep.
Good to go with Chase quick pay deposit.
Exactly.
And we look forward to getting started here in the next couple of weeks. I'll talk to Alex and Chris and see if we can get started sooner than later. Get this all figured out for
All right.
That's official right there.
There it is.
That's the original signed contract. Original signed contract.
Exactly.
I know that. Hey guys, it's Andre with Gen Painting and Remodeling in Western Springs. We are here in outside of Bob's house in Grange Park and about to get started on the interior work. We did the estimate last Sunday and I gave him a price that same day, and we were actually able to start that next week. So it's Friday right now in Grange Park, and we're about to get rolling here. Hey guys, this is Andre with Gen Painting and Remodeling. We are here on the job site, the first day of the job with Bob. I appreciate Bob picking out colors and making things really easy for us to get started. So we did the estimate back on was it Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
And it is Friday now, the very next week, getting started with the job. And I'm going to take you guys take a walk around here to show you what we're doing to prep. Bob was nice enough to take care of all of the fixtures that were originally on the wall. Got everything covered, moved away all of the furniture, and now we're taping the walls that we're not doing. In terms of prep, you can see the water damage. We're starting the prep process as we're going through. We're going to be spot priming that with a Kills primer so it doesn't bleed through. But in any case, we're also doing the ceiling. So I got Patrick and Chris working, prepping, making sure that we are clean and ready to go so that painting comes seamlessly when we have everything taped off. So Bob, in terms of color selection, right? We had to pick a new color for the walls, for the accent wall in the bedroom. So what was your process? How did you find the colors? And
So I kind of knew I wanted to do something that was either in the taupe family in the backsplash or in the light green. And then actually when you and I talked, you suggested, given that there's green as an accent color in the living room, dining room area, that it's not a bad idea to just kind of use that as a base to incorporate. So I brought home paint chips, both of the taupe family and the green family, and a friend of mine downstairs and I kind of taped them up on the wall and looked at them, and it was very clear that the taupe just didn't pop at all, but then the ones that were in the green family did. So then it was just a process of 10 paint chips and just kind of whittling down which ones were.
Process of elimination.
Correct.
And then sort of, okay, gotcha. Very cool.
And then in the bedroom, it was, I wanted to do something kind of bold that was a different color from the green, the three walls that are green, and there's a lot of furniture that's red, so I just actually got a whole group of reds and we did the same thing, put them up, and okay, this red really kind of goes with the furniture, brings out the color of the other green on the wall, so that was the process for that.
That's awesome. Well, you made it simple for us. A lot of times picking colors is the hardest part. And so with the ceiling, right now the ceiling has a little bit of a yellowish tint.
Correct.
What made you go with the flat white finish here?
Kind of when we were talking about it, and then I suggested that maybe it would just be better to be white, and then you said, well, yeah, it clearly will make the room look bigger, and it's certainly a good recommendation for ceiling, so that was all I needed to hear.
I think it's going to open things up, and I don't know, the light sort of bounces off of it a little bit better in terms of opening up the room. It'll look beautiful. So Bob was awesome to get this ready for us this week. And
to the finished project.
Do you have any questions for me, just
No.
in terms of? Gotcha.
No, you explained everything, so
Awesome.
makes perfect sense.
So I got the guy. We're going to start the prep process. So we've got Alex and Patrick prepping, ready to go. Taping everything off for the ceilings. Kitchen's ready to rock. Paint's already bought. Change up a couple colors and fall in with the color scheme in the living room. So you can see the transition going to the green, playing off the cabinets, backsplash, and countertops. So that's as simple as it gets. All right, so one last thing here. I got the guys working. Alex has been working with us for a while here. And, he's been doing a great job. And he's also been a cameraman. He's been a sort of a Swiss Army knife in terms of helping us out and helping me out with jobs and stuff. And he's always been kind of harping on me for getting him one of our company hats. All right, so I had this embroidered yesterday, fresh off the presses, and I'm gonna go surprise him with something that he's been talking about for months. So something as simple as a hat is, sometimes it's important to show your guys that you appreciate their work. Surprise for Alex, Olek in Polish, and got you one of your very own hats. Finally, I told you you'd get your own hat. Yeah, well, that's not how you wear. You don't wear. You should probably do one at a time. But you've been talking about it. Mosh hat. I got your shirts too. So
thank you.
There you go. You've graduated to an official hat wearer. So thanks, guys. Hey guys, it's Andre with Third Gen Painting and Remodeling. We just finished up the job here in Grange Park with Bob. Just a day or two later here. And we're going to take a walk around. We always do a final walk around before everything sort of gets finished up. And we sign off on the work. So let's take a look at how everything turned out. So Bob, going into the first part of the job, where the bedroom, we went through and changed the color, prepped and painted the areas that were bubbling and the water damaged areas that you see. And you did probably the toughest part of the job is picking a good color here to match and really does fit in well with the colors. So what do you think of what we're looking at here?
Thrilled. It's perfect. It's as good as I was hoping it would be.
Awesome. So Bob, we went through, changed the colors, got that new red color on there, we prepped and painted. What are your thoughts on the final product here in the bedroom?
It's just great. I mean, it's perfect. I love the accent. I'm glad we picked a different color. The red works perfect with everything in here, and it just kind of makes the room pop.
Let's take a look at the kitchen. So Bob, we're here in the kitchen. We went through and prepped the little areas of water damage, and we did a little bit of a color change. We're still finishing up a few things in terms of, there's a little spot under the window that we just noticed, and we wanted to make sure to touch that up before we left, and make sure that's nice and perfect going forward. So what do you think of the new color?
I love it. It's so much better than the yellow that was here. It goes much better with the backsplash. It just... And doing the ceiling white was clearly the correct choice. Thanks for recommending it.
Hey, absolutely. So we had a little bit of bubbling in this little area here. And what happened was the actual paint set before or dried too quickly. So that top layer dried up and underneath, kind of like a creme brulee of sorts,
Exactly.
the underneath layer was still wet and drying. So a lot of times when that happens, you have to go through and replace or resand and re-prep that area so that the bubbling doesn't exist. We shut off the vent, closed it, and it's going to set really nicely. How did we address those kind of common concerns that people have with painting?
It was great. The guys were super professional. I mean, they cleaned up. Everything was clean when we left. When they left yesterday, it's clean again now. I was gone for a few hours while they finished up. So, I mean, just, it's perfect. I mean, it's what you expect, and it's nice to actually have them deliver. And I mean, even when they were waiting for the first coat to dry today, Alex was asking, he was like, so what are your thoughts? Do you like it? And he was like very concerned that I actually liked what they were doing. So it was, and I did, it was awesome. So it was just nice to have them just really be checking in. Patrick's the same way, constantly like, everything looks okay. And so they were clearly very concerned about the quality of the work they were doing.
I'm so happy to hear that. If I were to ask you at the end, would you recommend us to your friends and family, and why? Like, first off, would you
Yes,
recommend
absolutely. We'll definitely recommend you to friends and family that are looking for somebody to come in and do a good job. And like you said, I think it comes down to that extra touches, right? It's like getting a professional painter is probably not all that difficult. It's getting somebody that professionally paints, but is also, they seem to like really care about what they do, and it's as clean when they leave as when they started.
Yeah.
It wasn't all that clean, so it's actually cleaner now.
Bob, overall, 1 out of 5 stars. what would you say, if you had a Yelp review or whatever, what would you say you'd give us? On
5 stars without a doubt. Just no, not even a question.
That's awesome.
Couldn't be any happier.
Well, Bob, appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll get this handshake on.
Andre.
Yeah, there we go.
Thanks much.
So I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking us out. And take a look online, thirdgenpainting.com, or give us a call. So we're downstairs, and we were talking wine, and we found some very cool things down here. Bob, I know you're a big wine guy, but this is on a whole nother level. We've got 4 fridges of high quality Zins, cabs from all. I didn't even know. I knew Bob was a collector, but this is amazing what we have here. So, so Bob, what did you? You didn't have to do this, but it's pretty cool that you did, honestly.
Giving each of the guys a nice bottle of wine, and as well as Andre. Hey, can't say thank you. Nothing says thank you like a nice bottle of wine.
I gotta say, like, that's, you had my heart at wine. That's, if you pay me in wine from now on, that's okay. It's fine.
It's all good. Wine is good.
Absolutely. That's awesome. Let's go surprise the guys with a nice
absolutely.
bottle. Now, Bob, I know you had a little surprise for us here.
I do.
So we've got Alex and Patrick.
Yeah.
Not Chris.
That's not Chris. We got a bottle for each of you. For you.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
So
Thank you for a really great job.
Thank you so much.
Really, really well.
that
And this is for Andre as well. You can have some too.
he got me one of his favorite wines, and those are, what kind of wines are those?
So
If you
those
could
are
describe
Zins. So they're big Zins from Dry Creek Valley.
Good job.
Cheese.
Cheers.
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 Cheese. I po polsku. In Polish.
Na zdrowie. Na zdrowie.
Okay, 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Na zdrowie! So we're going to be doing the kitchen, living area. So I got this hat. Got to surprise Alex. Surprise of his life. Paint job is only as good as the process. So if you know. All right, I don't know where I was going there.
Hello, my name is Andre with Third Gen Painting and Remodeling. Hello.
Obviously, I'm not tall enough to do this. So there's the little. I'm like struggling to go up there. Full space that Bob can hang out at and stuff. Okay. All right. So.
I'm not going to put this in the. People are going to look at it.
Yeah, and go,
What? Why are they drinking wine right now? It's the middle of the day.
Up here, that we're just gonna keep rolling because
How it works.
we're just gonna wing it. So we just don't stop until
Exactly.
Check us up on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. I mean, you guys know the whole thing. You know the drill. I gotta go.
So look forward to it, and let's get rolling.